Yes, the robots are taking over, but if you are job searching, you can use these robots to your advantage looking for work and in your current work. So today we are talking about 10 ways that you can cheat your way through your job search with ChatGPT. So if you haven't heard about ChatGPT, it is an open AI site that you can put in a prompt and the AI will write back to you and give you information. So you could say, write this thing for me, or you could say, research this for me. Just all these different ways of using it. The opportunities are endless. It is freaking some people out, but I see it as a helper and not overtaking. This cannot be the only way you job search, but it can help in your job search. So here are 10 ways you can cheat in your job search with ChatGPT. Number 10, you can use ChatGPT to research salary expectations and for your industry and your field. So instead of having to go look up on all these different sites, you can just put into ChatGPT, research salary expectations in engineering, in the tech industry in Phoenix, Arizona, and it will populate that information for you. So it can be a really quick way of using this. If you've heard Gary Vee at all lately, hey, Google's got to be freaking out and scared to death looking at ChatGPT. Here's why. Because Google sent you to websites. ChatGPT, you put it in and they just give you the information. Number 9, you can use ChatGPT to research different career tools that are available to you, including job boards, career fairs, etc. So you could put in research and find job fairs in my area. Now, honestly, I don't think job fairs are the greatest place to get anything other than entry-level positions, or unless you're on a college campus, but that's just an example. You could also say, find the top career coaches online, find like any sort of research tool, or you could just put in the top 10 career resources on the internet, and it'll tell you what they are. Number 8, use ChatGPT to research and understand the requirements of a particular job or an industry. So let's say there's like a requirement that you're seeing in a job description that you go, I don't know what all this jargon means. Remember, I always talk about my first marketing job. They said that I managed the brand asset library, and that really just meant that there was a digital file with our logos, and I had to make sure people were using the current logo. But that was managing the brand asset library. Okay, so let's say there's something like that you're like, what does this mean? You can put it into ChatGPT and go, tell me more about what blah, blah, blah means. And it can help you figure out, is this a good job for me? Number 7, a pretty obvious one, you can use it to generate a list of job openings that you're interested in. So just go in ChatGPT and say, find me openings for remote work in, and give a title, or find me 10 openings for a marketing consultant in Kansas City, Missouri. Okay. It'll find it for you. It's insane that it can do this for you. Once you have that list, you can use it for number 6, research those companies using ChatGPT. So take that list, and instead of having to go to the company and look up their mission, their vision, their value, you can just go into ChatGPT and say, create a document for me with the mission, vision, values of Google. So they'll show you, hey, do you want to work here or not? It's just saving you time, really. Okay, number 5, this is the one that sounds wild. Are we all ready for it? Use ChatGPT to create your resume. What? Now, this one will take a little bit more time, in my opinion. You need to give a little bit more information about what you do. This is one I actually want to play with more in a future video. Do I put in my whole old resume? Do I say, create me a resume around these positions? Can I link to my LinkedIn and say, create a resume for me? Do I just say, create a resume with ChatGPT? This is my name. Will it find me? I don't know, but I know it is possible. So here's how I see to use this. This is where I think this is a cheat, but not like a takeover. It's just helping create a starting point. Instead of looking at a blank page with the the blinking cursor of death staring back at you, it gives you something to work off of. It's much easier to revise work, to revise some sort of copy, than to start from scratch. So it's just giving you a starting point, and then you are still going to need to refresh those bullet points. You are still going to need to add to them. You're gonna need to reformat, I just know that off the bat. But it's not staring at a blinking cursor of death on a blank page. And so for that, I think it's worth it. Number 4, and this one is a 2-for-1. You can use ChatGPT to generate ideas on how to network with employers and recruiters. So I see this 2 ways: in-person networking and online networking. So you could say, find me 10 marketing industry related events in my area, or give the location, Orlando, Florida. Give something to that, and it'll generate the list of places you should go and look to network. Or you could say, what are 10 ways I can reach out to recruiters on LinkedIn? And it'll give you 10 ways, okay? Crazy. So that was a bonus. That's number 4, but it's really a 2-in-1. We're going to save my 2 favorites for last. The third one, and this really goes whether you're looking for a job right now or just down the road, you know you'll want a new job. Use ChatGPT to generate a list of ideas of the skills that you would need to up-level for getting that promotion. So what are the most in-demand skills of someone in computer science looking to get into Silicon Valley tech? I would probably shorten that, but what are the top skills of content marketers in 2023? Let it tell you, or say, and then you can dig down further from that list and go, let's say it says Photoshop. What are the 5 best Photoshop online courses in 2023? And it'll just generate the list for you. Done. And then you can go sign up for one. So easy. Okay, number 2, use ChatGPT to generate a LinkedIn profile or personal brand bio. So anything helping your personal brand, you can use ChatGPT to do that. Now, again, very similar to the resume. I don't think it's gonna make you one and it's just gonna be able to be popped right up there. You need to add your personality to it, but it is a place to start. I see ChatGPT very much the way scripts are used in hosting television shows, right? When I used to work in entertainment, hosts for a TV show would get a script, right? These are the things they're supposed to say, but it doesn't really have their personality to it. So they would add their own one-liners, or what someone I knew called isms, like these are Cassie-isms, those things you say all the time, or those things that reflect your personality. That's what you need to then bring back into ChatGPT, just like those TV hosts bring into a script. So it'll create your personal brand bio, or it'll create a LinkedIn profile for you. You need to then go in and tweak it to really make it yours. And lastly, you can use ChatGPT to ask, what kind of questions will I be asked in an interview at this company or in this role? Now, you still need to practice on your own. You can ask it. Similarly, I will say you can ask it for answers, but it's going to give you generic answers and you still need to personalize them to yourself. So this one complements very well with my impressive interview kit, where you get your master study guide to put in all your personal answers, but you can add to that list questions related to your industry and then add your answers there. So I actually think these pair really well together. So this is a great one to do the research for you of, what am I going to be asked if I'm looking at a VP role in sales? What am I going to be asked if I'm looking for a biz development entry-level position? Use it to your advantage. Is it the be-all end-all? No, but it's going to I couldn't remember the word. It's going to shortcut for you a starting point to then figure out, okay, these are questions I need to prepare for. This is what I should start working towards in my answers. So those are 10 ways you can use ChatGPT. And if you haven't figured it out already, ChatGPT wrote this list of 10 ways. We're using it already, folks. That is just scratching the surface. There's so much more it can do. Again, It is not overtaking your job search. It can be a helper, a resource in your job search. So I say embrace it and use it. That is all for today. If you want that impressive interview kit, you can get it in the link below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.